What up, fam? Today, we learn how to make some custom pins. Stay tuned. To make these, I'm going to be using this shrink film made by Shrinky Dinks. These ones are specifically designed to be used with an inkjet printer. First, open your favorite photo editing software and position your images onto a letter-sized canvas. Now you're going to want to scale your images to be between 1 and 4 inches. Keep in mind, these are going to shrink to less than half of their original size. Because of that, all of that printer ink is going to be spread over a much smaller area, making everything way too dark. To fix that, we just need to change our opacity down to 50%. Once you've printed it out, everything's going to seem really washed out and kind of spotty. Don't worry about that though, once it shrinks back down, everything's going to look way more clean. Now with that looking pretty good, it's time to cut these images out. I opted to leave a white border around each image, but you can do pretty much whatever you want. Just take your time and make sure they come out right. For this one, I left some extra material here at the top. By punching a hole in it, I'm hoping I can make a small keychain or maybe a necklace pendant. Perfect! Now that everything's all cut out, it's time to make some magic happen. First, I line a baking pan with some parchment paper and place my designs. Next, I preheat my oven to 315 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it reaches temp, I pop my tray in and get ready to watch the show. Within just a couple of minutes, the plastic goes all sci-fi, warping and shrinking into a smaller version of itself. Once they settled down, I pressed them as they cooled just to make sure they stayed perfectly flat. As you can see, the shrunken images are far darker than the original printouts. They're also about a quarter of the size. Now to add a protective layer to these things, I decided to use this Mod Podge dimensional magic. This stuff's actually really cool. Just evenly cover your art and use a sharp needle to get rid of any bubbles. Once it dries, it becomes crystal clear. It leaves a hard dome of plastic, protecting your art and making it pop. These things came out amazing. This stuff has such a beautiful finish. Alright, but in order to be able to attach these to things, we need to stick these little pin backs to them. To do this, I just dab a little bit of super glue on and position it onto the back of my plastic. Now you can go forth and make some sweet pins, pendants, and charms of your very own. And as always, keep leveling up, you.